Okay, so this is the interface, start interface of Replikant, our beta. I'm going to show you how to make a quick scene. I'm going to use the easy story mode, which allows you to create a scene quite easy. Okay, so I'll say create. Now, Replicant will load the environment and it will give you some default characters. You see that we moved from scene 1 here, right? So here I can still change my scenes, keeping the actors. As you can see, that changes when I change my scene. So let's go back to the interrogation room. So now I have the scene that I chose. In my next step here, you see stage. This basically allows you to kind of like position your characters. So let's say I want to have one character, or two, or three, or I want to have two that are sitting. This automatically kind of basically creates that setup for you, so it's really kind of easy to get going quickly, and you can refine that later on. Let's say I want to go with these two characters. I am going to create a scene where one person is interrogating the other one. So, for example, for this one, I'm gonna pick a. Let's see, what shall we do? Let's say I'm going to pick this superhero. I'm going to put him down on the chair, so I'm going to get rid of his cape. Pop, 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 pop. Here's the cape gone. Let me see his face. He looks a little bit too human for my liking, so I'm going to make him a bit more cartoonish. Let's see what would be a good face. Maybe something like this. And what else? Maybe something like this. You see I can kind of move around here and shape that face to what I want. Let's say I want to have this and maybe like something with a maybe something with a longer chin. Okay, cool. Let's say I like this one. I'm navigating through here by W, holding the right mouse button, W, A, S, D. So if you're familiar with playing games, this is exactly how that works. Also notice that we just have one viewport. Normal 3D packages, they have multiple viewports and different ways of laying that out. You can have multiple cameras open, but we really kind of we really want this to be like a simple kind of system. So let's say I got my superhero here. Next thing is I'm gonna choose my agent. So let's say we will pick another preset. I'm going to let's make these presets a little bit bigger. I can always start from scratch, but I always like to save time. Start from a preset. So let's say this guy looks pretty good. So you see she's now swapped. Maybe I will tweak this a little bit. Let's see what kind of jackets I have. Give him a black jacket. You see I see a little bit of poke through here, so what I'll do is I'll expand that jacket a little bit. I also see that his tie is going through here, and it means that I can basically at the ribs lower, I can just tuck that in. Waist high. So this is like we basically kind of allow you to kind of like tweak your character like this. This is the most kind of like resource friendly of way of dealing with cloth. So let's see with the back. This is the back for this jacket. No. What I also can do, like let's say I have my, oh, I was in the wrong setting. So let's say I want the jacket here, the back lower. Yeah, there we go. So now I fix that jacket the way I kind of wanted to have. Okay, let's say I'm happy with this. Maybe, yeah, I'm happy with this. So now I'm gonna give these characters personas, which is a really cool thing actually to be working with. So I'm gonna call this guy Super. He is a super. He's a superhero. A personality. He is a superhero. He is fast. But he's also quite dumb. And he speaks in broken English. Okay, and his display name is also Super. I'm making him quite expressive, so this is basically, I know that, you know, I know that with cartoony characters I want to amplify the face a little bit, so I'm going to say 1.5 here. Most of the presets, they will always be already balanced, and you can always come back to that, you know, so after you've done your animation you can come back and tweak these values. So I'm going to say lip sync multiplier, I'm going to say 1.8. You can tweak all of these, but I think this will work quite well. Then our guy here, you see he's already balanced. Yeah, he's got a lot personality. Okay, Leo is an CIA agent. He's suspicious. He's a gambler. And doesn't like superheroes. Okay, boom. So now we set up our personalities. Then my next stage here is the script. So I can ask the script writer for some ideas, whatever I want. But let's say I'm gonna type my own kind of idea. You can also here press this, then you can kind of, you know, make your line count longer. You can actually set up what kind of genre is it. Let's say we're gonna do like some kind of comedy of modern day. Dialogue is witty banter. The tone is dark. And there's going to be a plot twist. We love those. And the format is going to be a YouTube video. Okay. Then I'll go back. I'm not using the background because I have a 3D background. If you use the background here, it will create a 2D 360 map. Super is being investigated by Leo about the activities downtown. So that's quite vague. I'm gonna just run with that. Let's see what it comes up with. If I want to go and make my own script, you know, I can also press these speech bubbles and then oh, well, now I reset that. But you could also say, you know, hello, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but anyway, I was going to automate the script. Let's see if I can have my undo here. No. So, Super is being investigated by Leo regarding the suspicious events in downtown. Okay, let's see what we can come up with. What it now does is it's creating a script, but it's not just creating a script, it's also doing a sentiment analysis on here. So you see that once these lines are coming in, we allocate a different sentiment to that for each character. And that will define the animation because that sentiment is being cross-referenced with the animation library that we have. You can get a preview of the voices. So let's see actually what we have as a voice for Super.
Me, no. Super just here to help.
You've been busy, haven't you, Super?
Okay, let's say I want a different voice for Super. I'll select him. I go back to my actor. And then here we can pick, so we can either say, what kind of voice service do we want to use? 11 Labs, OpenAI, or Google. Depending on what you want to do, OpenAI is quite good with like narrators. Google is kind of cheap. 11 Labs is a superior one, but it uses more credits as well. So let's say I'm just going to take the voice of Adam here. I will go back to my script. Let's try that again, see if I like it.
Me? No. Super just here to help.
That sounds better. Okay, so we like this. Now I'm going to say, I can go super nice good. So let's say we want this. God help us all. Thank you, Super. So you can, thanks, Super. So these ones you can move around. You can change them. You can also, like for example, if you have the sentiment detection here, let's say that he is not amused here. No, he's just trying to help. We can say that he's nervous, for example, or he is, what should we say? He is concerned, So you can always overrule these. So let's say we're happy with this. I can quickly preview the camera angles as well. You see that here. So these are automatically kind of defined already. So my next step is to create, which I'm doing right now. And you'll see that now it will put the characters in the actual positions. And we're going to have this conversation based around the script that we just made. So let's take a look.
You've been busy, haven't you, Super?
Me? No. Super just here to help.
Yeah, help. Like the time you helped by throwing that car across the city?
Oh, Super thought it was toy car. Forgot to wear glasses that day.
You wear glasses? Since when do superheroes need glasses?
Since Super get prescription from Dr. Lenscrafters.
And let me guess, you paid with Monopoly money?
No, Super pay with Visa. They everywhere you want to be.
All right, Super, just try to be less helpful next time, okay?
Super promise. No more cars, only bus.
Wait, what? No, that's not... Never mind. Just keep it low-key, all right?
Super understand, Leo. Super be low-key.
God help us all. Thanks, Super.
Okay, so that's our script. I saw some small kind of poke through, like here, for example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select him, and I'm just going to make that outfit a little bit bigger. You see here, you get a preview of what is being affected. I'm just going to make the whole outfit a little bit bigger. You see that here, what I do. So let's see what it was. I'm just going to be slightly wider. I go back to my preview and I'll see that those issues are solved. So you see how simple that worked, right? So we went from scene to stage, which is how we position our characters, to picking our avatars, to simply making a script, and then our preview, and then here we render, and that would basically kind of render that sequence. So yeah, that's basically how that works. The cool thing that I want to show quickly is, and it explains the procedural system that I'm talking about, is that I can go back at any moment in time, change this, right? So if we wanted this to be in a different location, let's say we want to be in this industrial studio, and I want to change his outfit to something else. Let's say we want him to be wearing what should we do? A medieval outfit. So you can see here, I can either load this whole character, or I can just say, hey, let's just load that outfit, and you'll see that his outfit is now changed. I can do the same thing with this guy. Let's say we want him to be wearing a maybe he's like an undercover cop or something. No, maybe he is a... Actually, this looks kind of cool. Okay, let's load this. And you see that their outfits are now adjusted. The environment is adjusted. I'm going to leave the script the same. I'm going to leave my preview the same. And if
You've
I
been
play
busy,
this,
haven't you, Super?
you see, so now I'll render this, and I'll call that super old. Let's run that. Here you set your frame settings, so 30 is good for this. You know, there's a lot of other settings that you can do. I'm going to set this one to 4K, for example, and then press render, and I'll render. So yeah, as you can see, it's really quick to make modifications to what you've created. Yeah, that's basically kind of how it works. I'll put these final videos on my YouTube as well, and I'll save the file so I can share that if anyone wants it. But the idea is to give you a quick overview on how the system works and how you can start creating content in Replikant.